Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back to Dan's Miscellaneous Ramblings, episode 91. We've got, like, over 2 downloads, which is pretty cool. In fact, one might even say that we've got over 3. One might even say we've got over 1,147. Wow. This was a good opener. This was a good intro. Yep. Today's episode is going to be the Pokemon types episode, and I'm not just going to be going over types of Pokemon. No, that'd be boring. No. Basically, I'm going to just think of random people or things or whatever, and I'm just going to assign them Pokemon types. So I'm going to pull up a list of Pokemon types. I don't need a chart. This is fine. I should probably use the Bulbapedia, shouldn't I? Which, side note, Bulbapedia is named after my favorite Pokemon, Bulbasaur. So, there you go. Now you know that. He's a grass starter from Gen 1. So there are 18 types of Pokemon. All right. And there's also a question mark type. I'm not entirely sure what. Let's see. Curse was a mysterious. So basically things that don't have a type. So I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it's fine. So basically I'm just going to think of some random things, and if people join the chat, then I'll get them to give me some things to type. So first, we're going to take Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Now, obviously, I think he's going to be fighting and ground type because he's Dwayne "The Rock. So he's, there's literally rock type. Why would I choose ground? Fighting and rock type, because he's obviously rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, but I think he could probably beat me in a fight. That's my reasoning on why Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is fighting in rock. Okay. Now, let's think about what's something really, really useful in common life. I'm going to go with the Boeing 747 airliner. It's a pretty large passenger airliner meant to carry large amounts of people overseas, over countries, over planets, except notably Earth. No other planets at this time. But I think that it would, first of all, be a flying type because, it's a plane. And I'd say steel would be its other type because it's made of steel. I think. Actually, what's a Boeing? Is a Boeing made of steel? Let's find out. It's 80% composite by volume, which is okay. 10% steel. Yeah, I mean, there's no composite type, there's no aluminum type, there's no titanium type. So I think that's all. I think steel is sort of a generic metal type. Hi, welcome to the show. Anyone in the chat right now, I'm basically statting out people and objects and stuff as Pokemon because I'm just really tired. So if you have any if you have any things you would want. So I just did the Boeing 747 airliner. Next I'm going to do let's see, what's a really, really good one? The COVID vaccine. Right. The COVID vaccine, I think it would be really, really edgy for me to pick poison, but I'm not going to do that because I'm actually for the vaccine, so yikes. I'm going to have to say that it kind of tricks your cells, and the nucleus of a cell is like the brain of it, and tricking a brain, I think, is psychic. So I'm going to go with psychic as one of them, and I'm going to go with the other one. It's going to be bug type, because when you have a virus, it's like, some people say that you have a bug. So therefore, the COVID vaccine is psychic bug. Definitely. And yeah, I'm so good at this. Let's see. What other random objects exist in this current time? I'm going to go with today's. I'm pretty sure that there's like 90% of the things are already Pokemon. So that is what it is. I'm going to go with a drumsticks. Yes. Obviously grass, because they're made of wood. And wood comes from grass. Grass evolved into wood, obviously. So grass And I'm gonna have to go. What's the loudest type that we could? Maybe fighting? Grass and fighting, because it's kind of like fighting when you hit them against the drum. Okay, do a trombone. Okay, trombone, it's pretty easy to do, I think. We're going to say that trombones are first and foremost, oh god, ice type, because they're pretty cool. And I'm gonna say dragon, ice and dragon, because they're really, really loud like a dragon, and they're pretty cool. Yeah. Man, I'm so good at this. Let's see, what other just objects exist in daily life? What's the most common thing? A Nintendo Switch? Sure, yeah, we'll do a Nintendo Switch. A Nintendo Switch is red and blue, and looking at the type chart, the colors of red and blue are fighting in water. And if you have a special Switch, then what are you doing? My type chart just closed down, so that is what it is, I guess. Let's see, back to types, and then let's see, do a water bottle. Okay, easy. A water bottle is a water type, obviously. And I guess it depends on what a water bottle can be steel, like I think a hydro flask is like aluminum, but it's the same thing. So that a hydro flask would be like water and steel. Your standard plastic water bottle, well, you see, plastic is made out of oil, which is made out of like fossils and stuff. And the ghosts of the dinosaurs are attached to the fossils. So therefore, a water bottle is water and ghost type. Yep. Oh, I'm so good at this. Let's see. A lamp. I'm 90% sure there's literally a Pokemon called Lampent. Yeah, Lampent Pokemon. It's literally a lamp. Or like a lantern, really, but yeah, that's a lamp. I think it turns like some chandelier or something. But I don't want to use I think that one's fire and ghost. But I think that a lamp could be electric, because you use electricity on a lamp. I'm using like an electric lamp, obviously. And I keep giving like everything steel, because steel is like the most common thing like in the modern world. So I'm going to go instead with electric and ground, because you can put it on the ground. Yep. An hourglass. Oh, ground type, because sand in an hourglass. And normal type, because hourglasses are pretty normal, I think. Yep. Oh, I'm so good at this podcasting thing. Oh, this is great. All right. Next, I'm going to cover, I'm just literally looking around my room to see if I gain any inspiration. And I'm going to start talking about a speaker, like the sound speakers that attach to a computer. And speakers, I think, are a dark type, because you can use them in the dark, because it's just sound. It doesn't rely on light. And they're obviously a electric type, because they run off electricity. Duh. Electric and dark. Ooh, a teddy bear. Okay. Teddy bear, I would say, is a fairy type, partially, because, I'm pretty sure there's some fey magic in them, and they make you feel very safe, and it's cool. And I would say the other part of a teddy bear is, oh god, there's so many things. I'm honestly just going to go with normal again, because I think normal works. Tesla car, electric and steel, easy. I mean, because it's made of metal and it runs off electricity. That's normal cars, if you didn't know, are steel and ghost, because of the same ghost oil thing. that I was talking about earlier. That would be yes. So I'm going to now start talking about 3D glasses. Okay, 3D glasses, I would say, are very big. No. 3D glasses are poison because they make my mom's eyes hurt because they strain them, and dark type because movie theaters are pretty dark. A brick. Okay. A brick is, I would say, rock because bricks are kind of like rocks, and ground because you can put a brick on the ground. Yep. Red wine. Now, I don't have much experience drinking red wine, or any really. Unless, is Eucharist wine red wine? I don't know. I'll get my people on that. But I would say that it's poison type because alcohol is bad for you, kids. And I would say the other type is dark because it sends you down a dark path. Man, this is becoming an anti-drug commercial. I'm so happy. A cellular device, a cell phone. Cell phone is electric because it uses electricity, and I would say fire because they randomly burst into flames. Yep. At least one of them did. Man, I'm good at this podcast thing. I want to all just take a moment to appreciate how good I am at podcasting. Like, this is top tier stuff. You don't even know. Let's see. What other things can I stat out? I would say I'm just gonna start talking. A lighter is going to be like one of the clicky lighters is going to be fire, obviously, because it makes fire. And I mean, there's oil in it, so I could say ghost, but I'm gonna say, I mean, I could also say steel. There's a lot of things that it could honestly be. Normal because it's pretty normal. I'm so jeez. Let's see. What other just things exist in general? I'm taking any suggestions at this point, no matter how stupid and or specific. A Chromebook. Chromebooks are, let's see, dark type because they're probably evil, and electric because they run off electricity. They don't do it very well though, but that's okay. Let's see. What was I had a thing in mind and I don't remember what it was, so I will just keep moving on. Cheerios. Cheerios they're healthy for your heart, and that's like their whole claim to fame. I would say that makes them ground type because they're sort of the color of sand. And I would also say that since they can float in milk, they can also float in water and are therefore a water type. Some people eat cereal with water. That makes me sad. A basketball. Basketball is a fighting type because twice now a basketball has actually fractured the same finger of mine. So it's tried to fight me. And I would say that it's also a flying type because it flies through the air. And that will bring us to the song that's been on my mind all episode, actually. Wow, I really did that, huh? And today's song that has been on my mind all episode is going to be... I'm definitely not scrolling through my Spotify right now to get it. Excuse me. Whoa, I just slightly burped, but in like the worst way. It's going to be Doom Crossing Eternal Horizons. It's a song about Isabelle from Animal Crossing meeting Doom Guy from the Doom series and learning about the fun power of murder. All right, that's going to wrap it up for today's episode. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and goodbye.